What up, y'all? What up, Death? What up, Coffee? What up, Justica? What y'all getting into tonight? We got a mode sonnet tonight. Let this music turn off. The ending is just long. Oh, what is going on here? Every time. Every time I try to do this, I've come down with a nasty cold. Glad to see you in your stream. Oh, that sucks, man. The past couple nights I've had a real stuffy nose. All right, let's get into this. I stream on TikTok at the same time, and I mirror my phone to my computer, and it for some reason froze. Glad to see y'all stop by. So yeah, we got a mode Sonnet. It's actually going to be solder with some retooled MX blacks and a carbon fiber plate. And he's sent different weights too, so I'm gonna take out these black weights first, and then we'll get down to this PCB and stuff. Gonna find my shit. Y'all have a good Tuesday. Kind of busy at work today, and my kids start school tomorrow, so how about that? Hey Shy, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. What's going on, Carson? The Sonnet, I haven't seen the dark gray top in person, and it's pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Side. Carson, I don't do PC commissions, just keyboards, my man. This thing's way lighter than it was. I thought. It's all freaking nasty too. I think this keyboard's definitely used. I'll clean it up a little. Appreciate the likes on TikTok, yo. You guys watch that top board is PV10's fans VR and what else? Coffee. So it's a palm plate, mode envoy, no foam, B-Sun Anaya switches. Carson, thanks for the follow, buddy. Up for him. Hey yo, Nuckin, thanks for what's going on. You have a good Tuesday. Are you over your World Cup loss yet? So yeah, I think he's got the multicolored weight, and yep. A lot heavier. At least my finger weights say so. I'll be over it in 4 years. You only got until 2026 to watch the men do the same thing. No, I actually think the men will do pretty good in the next World Cup. I think they'll probably have the best finish ever for like the U.S. men's. So we'll put this to the side. Swap out this weight. And put that to the side, and then we'll start working on stabs. Stabbies. What am I looking for here? I think the men have the best team they've ever had. And they're all really young, which is good. What's going on, Robert and Cameron? Thanks for joining. And then a lot of them made really good moves for their clubs this year. I think I'm hoping the Copa America, which is 2024, we have a pretty good showing. At least the semifinals or finals. Yeah, with the alternate alphas like that, it's kind of washed out right now because my lighting's terrible. I'm hoping I can go to a men's World Cup game, but those tickets are probably going to be so insanely overpriced. Yes, they did, Shy. It's more of like a cream. Not really like white. So yeah. That looks good. So this PCB, it's fancy as it has RGB on it. Somebody soldered RGB on the bottom for this guy. Yeah, Sonnet is a nice board. This is solder, so not as easy as normal, but it's still an easy board to build. So yeah, if you look here, all these little LEDs are soldered in. See if we can plug it in, see what it looks like before I mess with it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna look pretty nice with the PC bottom, huh? $29 Mons Geek. Should probably check this PCB too, just to be on the safe side. Some reason. Let's see, bookmarks. think this thing is a normal Sonnet PCB. I think it's a... Go through and test some here. They have a $75 for $29.99 on my key clip. Holy crap. Is that like instant in stock or do you have to wait for it? What is that left alt? In stock arrives tomorrow. Ordered it Sunday. Where do they order it from? Koala, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate it. Don't forget to get your guys' Powerball tickets tonight. It's like 1.5 billion or Mega Millions. What up, Yee? I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? What do I think about the Tofu 2.0? I have not tried it, so I can't really put a real thought on it, but it's a good entry level if you're getting into customs. But there's a lot of different keyboards at that price range. Why is it? Oh, that's... Boy, what'd you get, Yee? Hey, Bob, just dropped by to say hi. Great stream. Have a good night. You too, Mad Max. Thanks for stopping by. This might be Vile. I could bring up Vile. I'll do it later, though. Just want to make sure everything works. Before I solder it. Bought a cage from Ori. Nice, nice. What color? Not a cage, sorry. A kage. Why does this go to left shift? So weird. That's how it's mapped, I guess. And none of those are mapped. I'll worry about that later. Stoked for my Alex. The mode's pretty quick with shipping, so you should get it fairly quick. It probably cost me before or the other one before. Come not cost, yeah. All right. Let's get to doing some stabs. Thank you. Silver through on striker, it's perfect. What switches are in it? wanted 7U space bar, I believe. Let me double check that. At least ask him if he wants step caps too. And the rest he doesn't care. He said 7U space bar, the rest he doesn't care. J-Wick Blacks. All right, those are solid. I had those before. Actually, Franken switched them into some BCPs. So I need let's see, backspace. What does this PCB got for stab? So I got a backspace, I got an enter. Got a space bar and a left shift. That's all I should need. They're expensive to make. They're nice though. I mean, it's hard to make true BCPs nowadays because you can't get V1 creams anymore. And the people that do have them are selling them for very expensive. Jamie, 101, thanks for the follow. DD Jamie, do you do custom build keyboards or just custom looking keyboards? No, my builds are full customs. Like we're gonna solder some switches in. All that jazz. Koala, thanks for the follow if I haven't seen it. But we got some good old cherry clippings. One, two, three, four, 1, 2. Summertime switches? I've never heard it. A lot of people have been trying to make BCPs, but it's hard to make because that cherry top sound is just mint. So since these are cherry clip-ins, we gotta smash off these bottoms. Punk Shoes new switch. I'll have to check it out. I've been too stuck on B-Sun switches. B-Sun switches are top notch, especially for the price. Only 45 cents a switch usually. Woo! Can't really get better than that for a top of the line switch. Should I need to lube the neons I got? No, you shouldn't need to. I mean, you can if you want, or you can just try them without lubing them. I don't lube my neons just because I think it makes them less clackier, and I like the clack. I don't think I've ever tried to lube a neon, to be honest. I just like the way they sounded out the box. Let me know if my music's too loud. I turned it up a little bit because I thought it was too low. We got clip-ins flying everywhere. They're pew. Yeah, you can redistribute what's there if you want. But like I said, I haven't done it to any of my neons. I'm gonna be finding freaking leg clippings everywhere. Nitram Name Lock, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. I've never tried Duroc sunflowers, but I'm also really not a tactile user. Only tactiles that I've ever tried are the infamous browns. Mode Tomorrows, which I have in one of my Austins, which I really like. And Bolsa Corsas. I've actually tried Wuche Studio Heaviest too. Those weren't bad. Barely lube my neons. I heard lube travels in neon, so I haven't tried to avoid that. Yeah. I mean, you could habitually lube if you want, but I don't think it's needed. I like your artisan tray. I said I would only get one, and now I need a tray as well. That's what I said. I don't really collect artisans, but every now and again, if I see one I like, I'll pick one up. I try to only stick to like a couple designers too. Land Caps is one of my favorite, and Archetype, which is I think a lot of people's favorites. They're really nice. I really hope these are all 7U wires. I think he only sent me 7U wires. No, he only sent me, he sent me 1 and 1. Okay. He sent me 2 sets is what he did. And I'm gonna use that one because this one, not bad. I said one per key purchase, but I try not to buy unless I 1000 want. Yeah. Man, it's so hard, and this community is so tough because there's something new every week, and of course you're gonna look at it and be like, "Oh crap, that's awesome! I want it." Ori, what's going on, my man? Yeah, FOMO's real in this hobby. What happened with him and DRVKO? Sharp QLF, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having an outstanding Tuesday. Does anyone else love doing stabs? I do. Save me. Do I like pumpkin spice lattes? I don't know if I should answer that question. Do I look basic enough to like pumpkin spice lattes? How about that? You know what? I actually prefer during Thanksgiving time not a pumpkin spice latte. I'm a more of an apple person during the fall holidays instead of pumpkin. But do I dabble with a pumpkin spice latte every once in a while? Maybe. Let's just say if my wife orders one, I may order one too. I wouldn't say it's approved by me. I think I'm a closet PSL drinker, and if I get one, it's like maybe one a year. If not, I'll drink a couple sips out of my wife's. But even my wife doesn't really get them. They put the fan on. It's getting hot in here. Can't you see my shiny head? Closet Elo, ashamed of his guilty pleasure, secretly sips during the holiday. Yeah, I'll let everyone know I like to work on keyboards. But shit, if I admit I like a PSL, now the pumpkin cream cold foam, I will say the cold brew is delicious with that. I would rather get that than the PSL. It's healthier, to be honest. I've been on a diet, like what should we call a weight loss journey, and I haven't been really getting anything with sugar in it. I would die for a PSL right now. You walk into Starbucks on Saturday with your khakis, a knit sweater, and a book of prose. You know, I wish I had the time to do that. My kids start school tomorrow. My wife is ecstatic. August in Indiana, it's like mid-August, yeah. But it's usually because Indiana is really weird. I didn't have uh, e-learning days growing up, and Indiana has e-learning days. So on top of e-learning days and snow days or bad weather days, they also cancel weather because the fog gets really bad here. So they start early so they can end on time. Second week in September. Wow. Yeah, I grew up in Connecticut, and we always started the day. What is it? The Tuesday after Labor Day, or that Wednesday after Labor Day, which is the first week of September, I think. Right. Something like that, at least. Yeah, I got a almost 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and a almost 3-year-old. So I'm still deep into the school loop. Almost lost into the school loop. I think you get one of them little rings I see people using. They got a little lube ring. They put a little dabble lube in it. So you say that, yee yee, but then when summertime comes around, it's that much harder. 23, jeez. You can't be that old. I feel like I'm like a grandfather age for the keyboard community. Sitting at 36. You're a ghost? What are you, in your 40s? It's not, you're not too, I'm not too far off. What's Ori, like 22, 23? $26? Oh, you're not that young. I feel like 26 is about the average age in this in keyboard community. You were 28 last week? Why? Why'd you switch it up? Oh no. I got the BDZ on me. She's older than me though, so I'm young. Can I do that? Can you do what? Oh. Yeah? No. Yeah, I like probably. Just don't say it when she's around. Oh, can I be 28? Man, to be 28 again, my knees would probably feel good in the morning. Wendy McDonald, thanks for the follow. Apparently, last week when I needed to get a new social security card, my B day on record was 95, but my birth certificate, everything else said 97, so I was 28. Oh, interesting. Did they just fix that on the spot, or did you have to provide some type of proof that that was your actual age? Oh, you're good. I'm just getting into the stabs, death. Yeah, I would think you had to provide documentation. Because you probably just can't go into somewhere and be like, actually, I'm younger. I think there wasn't there a country that just recently like changed the way how everyone's aged? I think it was like South Korea. What's going on? I want cookie. I think South Korea just recently changed how all their citizens are aged. Yeah, they made everyone like a year younger. From when you're in the womb? I guess that makes sense, right? Like technically when you're born, you're really like 9, 10 months old, depending on how long you're in there. Forwarded by mail there and packing. I want to go to Japan one day. Yeah. Japanese culture, food, everything's awesome. Dubrovnik? What's Dubrovnik? Dubrovnik? Where's that? Educate me, please. Croatia? Okay, okay. Did you know Christian Pulisic is a dual national? And could have also chose Croatia to support? Okay. Game of Thrones is sick. Rainbow. Thanks for the follow. I get this freaking stemming backwards. Now I got BDZ all over me. What's going on, Random? Or is that Rainbow? Thanks for the first time chat. What you getting into tonight besides watching me? You know, I love BDZ, but I hate BDZ because it gets all over the place. And you try so hard not to get it all over the place, but it spreads like cancer. Cool, cool. Well, thanks for stopping by. Do a lot of keep stuff here. It's mainly all I do. It is like spreading marshmallow. It's like if you ever had fluff, like peanut butter and fluff. I don't know. It's a northeastern thing, so you might know what it is. It's the same exact consistency as fluff, marshmallow fluff. Vietman, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, peanut butter and fluff was a staple growing up. I haven't had one in years. I don't think I can get it in Indiana. My fiance opened up a jar of Crytax the other day. I accidentally pushed her thumb through the foils. Oh, Lord. Was it a huge jar? She just built her first board mode Sonnet. Oh, that's what I'm building right now. Solder PCB, not hot swap, though. Got something to do. Seeing a little bit of death. Feel like if we ate it now, it wouldn't be as good as it was then. I still feel like it'd be pretty good for like one peanut butter and fluff. Come on. No problem down the board. I got everything out, so besides one person who was international and they're waiting to get paid to pay me for the shipping. But everything else was shipped out. Fluff stream, peanut butter fluff stream. No, that's strictly against my diet right now. I'm on a 16/8 fast, so I only eat between the hours of 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. and I limit my calorie intake. I can eat whatever I want, I just have to be under a certain amount of calories, which means the good stuff doesn't fill you up and gives you a lot of calories. Keep Life, that's going to be a good one. A lot of good giveaways for Keep Life. I can probably get fluff. I'd have to go to the grocery store and check. I've never really looked for it, so who's messaging me on Discord here? Someone bought my Auger 60. I think I'm gonna try and go to Keep Life next year. We'll see. I got a lot of trips I'm going to this year, and I'm taking the kids back to Disney in January. So we try to go to Disney like once a year or every other year. But plan on going to Keep Life. Hopefully work doesn't change for that. Yeah, which is Walt Disney World. Come on. Nothing better than Walt Disney World. Like, I get Disneyland, but yeah, I love Epcot. It's especially awesome when you're an adult because there's lots of things to eat and drink. I've actually never gone. Eric, what's going on, my man? You been lurking? I've actually never been to Disneyland. I think one year we probably will take the kids to Disneyland. I really want to go to Disney Japan. Like, my dream vacation is going to Japan and taking my kids to Disney there. I'm gonna have to solder these switches in, and I got these stupid tips on my soldering iron because the other one I had, which is really good, I had to chuck because it was just beat. So hopefully they're not too shitty. Star Wars spot is really cool. I took my kids to build the lightsabers. That was a really cool experience. There's several keyboards I've done that before. They're so tight that you don't need to solder them. So this is I was sent these retooled blacks, right? Which are lubed and filmed. But there's 3-pin versions and 5-pin versions. So do I just use up the 5 pins first? What's going on, Jules? The 7, yeah. Oh, they sound like a retool? Yeah, they do. They sound good. They got a nice scratch to them. Via, thanks for the first time chat. Hey, the F3s that Jesse sent me, they had 2 random MX blacks in them. Are these also retools, or are they just old MX blacks? Because they got different I lost my train of thought. Okay, they're vintage. Yeah, because these are a lot more scratchier than the retools. The retools are for MX blacks are really smooth. They still have that nice scratch. No, like the year 1994, Jules. Like, these are usually out of like old POS machines that people use them behind counters and shit. Which one of these is 7 you? You can tell usually by the top housing, right? Let me. What do we want to put on these? What do we want to put on this tonight? It's dark gray. Do we want to put? I can put Metropolis on it. What else do I have available? Metropolis. I got PBT Fans Cookies and Cream. Or PBT Copper. Y'all pick one. PBT Copper. PBT Fans Cookies and Cream, which is ABS, or GMK Metropolis. I'm going to test out these stabs before I solder them in. Shit. We got cookies and cream and copper. Someone's got to break the tie, or make it a three-way tie. If it's up to me, I'd put on GMK set, because you can't do cherry. You can't do retooled MX blacks with PBT. Overruled. I want to try Ultra Glides in the W1AT. That's what I got on my W1AT. Mine are broken in, but it's also plateless too. You're about to see what these sound like on. So weird. Let me get these full corners in. I actually hate this tip. Now I'm gonna have to try to take this tip off while it's hot, and I'm just gonna switch back to the old one. No, fuck it, I'll keep it. I have to use like a thicker portion of it. I don't like the way it looks when it comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this tip out. Twitch giving you 5 ads at once? That's weird. Usually it's not supposed to be that long. I got it set to whatever the doll is. I enjoyed what I've heard from Bob's Sports. Switching out this tip. Not gonna be fun when it's hot. Yeah, just the tip. I gotta fish this other tip out of here. I have to re-tin it, all that fun stuff. How do you like Vire? I've never tried PVT pants before. I like it. It doesn't sound as good as your typical ABS, GMK ABS, but it still sounds good. It doesn't sound like PVT. But yeah, I'm going to use Metropolis like Eric said. It's still hot and I touched it. Whoops. Latte keycaps. From where? Yeah, wrong. Actually, I ordered some. Did you get some? Let's reflow this joker. Where's the dog? My fan's a big one up here. Rainbow, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the follow. I also like when I've taught myself when I solder, I slowly blow I slowly blow out of my mouth a little bit at the same time, so it keeps it. I'm not like sucking in. I don't feel like spending $40 on a fan that sucks smoke. Maybe one day I'll buy one, but oh, I didn't touch that one. Oh, I'll get it when I get the rest of these in. If you keep getting deeper and deeper into the hobby, you'll just handle the stuff. It gives me a rush, you know. Yeah, I don't mind soldering, and if you keep getting deeper in the hobby, most of the higher end boards are usually solder only, so you have to mill maxim if you want them hot swap, which is what these things are right here. Figure out this freaking bottom row. This on here so I know which. Where the hell is this freaking BDZ coming from? Pretty expensive because when you get Milmax sockets, you need to spend an additional $40-$60 on sockets. Yeah. You right. those are all in the right spot. Hey Vita, if you're still in here, do you want step cats or no? Hot Swap's getting pretty good at depending on the manufacturer, but supporting a lot of layouts. I really wish this supported split backspace. So since he said get a sample, it's a third of the price of the real ones, and to be honest, not that bad. How do they sound compared to real BCBs though, Ron? He told me he only cared about 7U space, so we're going with step cats. I don't think it changes. I don't think it's, if it does change, not noticeable to me. It's so weird going to a normal backspace to split backspace. Messes me up every time. It really doesn't take that long to get used to, but once you get used to it and you go switch back and forth. Because like at work, I have my Forever 65 there, split backspace. I've been using the Viora at home, or the Envoy at home, not, so it always mess up. Thanks for the first time chat, General. General Mills. What's your favorite cereal? Yeah, that location's pretty nice. What's going on here? These stems. Split backspace on a TKL. I can take it or leave it. Usually anything above a TKL, I won't split backspace. Unless it's an FRL 1800, then I will because I like having delete. them have enough switches. Be just enough, I think. All the escape keys. With split backspace? That didn't feel right. You hit tilde with split backspace, or you just hit it accidentally all the time? I think it means that if he used the 65%. Oh. Gotcha. Let's get to business. Young Fruit Snack, thanks for the follow. General Mills, thanks for the follow. Came from the Lou server. Cool. I did put my self promo in there. What'd you just get finished building, young? Different solder. Red Klein line dual mount, PP plate, cream sodas, Metropolis on the top. Oh, I'm putting Metropolis on this. Actually gonna change where this solder is because coming from this side ain't working. Sure, that sounds nice. PP plates are one of my fave. Just need the ramas, and I have every R1 metro. Oh dang, R1, dang, that's some dedication. No, I'm soldering in some retooled MX blacks. Yeah, I just keep my sockets in these little pockets. It's the socket pocket. It's a third price of the real ones, and to be honest, not bad. Yeah, I got some, so we'll see. Sock pork is in free commission. Oh wow. I'm trying to think what I can have you build for content. I have no issue building myself, but always a good thing to have for content. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing for, just for content. Oh, I got some new solder that's not Kester, and I kind of don't like it. Yo, Bob, would you want to build my Cycle 7 if you haven't done one yet? Yeah, for sure. I have not done a Cycle 7 yet. Just hit me up on Discord, Bokeh Bob 5555. If that's even a thing now. I think it's just Bokeh Bob now. Yeah, corn is kind of special. That switch is missing a pin. She just squished. I'm hoping October my Kahaku shows up. Here you go. Thanks for the like on TikTok. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to build your corn for you. That's like a... Like, you deserve that. You should build that yourself. Oh, it's not your first one then. Be my first one. I've never bought a corn. I'm not a 60 guy though. Violet on cream like Kikoba. GMK Violet on cream. That's super old, isn't it? Oh yeah, it has some dope trays. I was gonna say it probably has the old school trays. How much do you have to pay for that? Canteen green jacket and GMK arc on my cycle. Okay, okay. I got GMK arc on my forever right now. Arc. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Young Fruit Snack. Appreciate it. I like your name, Young Fruit Snack. met him. I guess that's one way to get rid of him, right? I mean, you're not missing much. I'm just sodding right now. What board has Striker back there? Well, I have Forever. I have two PCBs for Forever. One has Striker on it. It's just sitting up right there. The PCB. That is true. That is true. I have my ads set to default. I don't have them set to like anything crazy. Can't you just use ad blocker? Thanks for the gifted sub to Death Angels. I don't think ad blocker. Oh, that's probably on your phone. Yeah. Appreciate the gifted sub, Young. Yeah, I basically made affiliate and I just kept it. Uh, whatever the stock or whatever they do normal. I think it's like 3 ads an hour, maybe 90 seconds of ads 3 times an hour. Hey, buddy, on a day when you're all pumped up and focused, how long do you reckon it would take to build a keyboard from scratch, going through all the steps you're currently doing up until the final phase? I ask because I find it really intriguing work, but kind of tiring in a way, especially if you're short on time to tackle it. Depends if it's solder like this or hot swap. Hot swap's fairly quick, but D's and Boba, thanks for the follow, Erica. But I'd say, um, what are we going on now? I'm on an hour and 45 now with talking and bullshitting. Uh, I'd say if I wasn't talking to anyone and just doing it, 2 to 2.5 hours. This would probably be done in 2.5, maybe it probably closer to 3. Just because I'm talking, interacting, all that type of stuff. Also, thanks for the first time chat. Both D's and Boba and Erica. I think you asked me how many envoys I've built. I just built my own. I've rebuilt it several times over and over. They're really easy to build. I'll build the Alex Odos edition for you. What keycaps you putting on it? I'm really surprised at how good the Envoy is. The price point is insane. I don't think you're crazy for liking Striker. That's one of my favorite sets. It's just overused because it was one of the like first good old school sets that was in stock for a while at Naviki's, so everyone bought it. I need to see the color of the weight in person. It's probably very, very orange. Probably gonna be hard to find. Like it, Kaiju probably looks good on it. I don't know what other key sets match orange well. You spent 18 hours for farted hard. Thanks for the first time chat. 18 hours looping 88 switches. Dang, you must have been focused, boy. I think a lot of people are going to put Kaiju on theirs. Wrath Cubes, thanks for the follow. Farted hard, thanks for the follow. How hard you really fart, though? What kind of switches did you lube for 18 hours? And was it in one sitting? This kind of work is quite interesting, but unfortunately here in Brazil we have to import the parts from China, which makes the process longer and more expensive too. Yeah. Young, yeah, I'm Conus, US, Indiana. Have you ever tried the Icy Gas 67? Ottoman Reds and yes in one sitting. No, I have not tried the Icy Gas 67. Tried to retin this thing and it's being stupid. Interesting choice to spend that much time to lube Ottomans. Hey, if it's your first time, it's your first time, right? Everyone got to start somewhere. My first lube job was 300 tangies. Yeah. I never heard of the CIY gas. I'd have to look it up. I forget. I think the first switches I lubed were Gateron yellows. I over lubed the fuck out of them. I got some broken in NK creams up that way. Spend on time lubing anymore. Sending my switches into lube for a commission is the move. I lubed 90 CJs, 90 Geon Blacks, and 90 Silithus in the past 2 months. Cars are nice. I hated it all. And now we got so many good stock options. I don't see the point for me to lube anymore. Yeah. I try to stay away from stuff I don't need to lube because I'm lazy. But if I do lube it, bag lube the stems. What's going on here? I made a spake with the Echo CS pianos. They're my favorite of mine. So I used to oil Oakins bottoms and I lube stems. They're excellent as fuck for a non-silent switch. I've never used Oil Kings. I'm not a big Gateron fan. I think their switches are too deep for my liking. I want to try Gateron Raws though. Why this side one keeps filling in, it's pissing me off. I've never had issues with like B-Sun switches. Factory lube is really good. What's the other one? Athlon is pretty good too. Nine, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by to what I like to call the shit show. Almost done soldering. I'm taking my time, bullshitting, talking to everyone. Appreciate it, Young. I'll check it out when I'm done here. Like when I get off. I have a big bag of needles still, but I have saved them for space bars. All the space bars. I got like 200 neons right now. Shout out to Nine. If you're not following Nine, go follow Nine. Her streams are lit. Double shout out, triple shout out, quadruple shout out. Lydia, can you demo my Kahoko PC plate into a half plate? Oh, Lord. Please no. We done. Kohaku plateless you talking about? Well, mostly because of the Shane. I need a half plate. No. Yeah, I've been holding my breath this whole time. Don't mind me, I like taking alcohol to the back of my PCBs and clean off flux. Take it easy, Death Angel. Thanks for stopping by. Solder fumes are so good to inhale. Like the best essence. Good for you too. All right, let's get this piece of shit out of here. I think the FDA is the last person I'd believe with anything at this point in my life. Solder fumes make you sleep well. Definitely gonna have to do a little stab tuning, but gets me feeling all nice in the head, yeah. It's like I'm over here huffing. I heard it puts hair on your chest. Or I have enough. Looks like you're using a woman's room. I don't need any more of that. What up, Lonnie? Thanks for stopping by on TikTok. I haven't built a Sonnet, rebuilt my Sonnet in a while. Gotta remember what screws to use. Alright, Young, take it easy. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the subs, too. Got a lot of people lurking in here right now. That ain't the right screw. Probably lubing, that's what I do. Yeah, I do the same thing while I'm doing keyboard stuff. I'm watching keyboard stuff. Then my wife looks at me funny. One last thing, I'm sorry for soliciting in your chat, but I'm desperate. If anyone wants to buy my 265 white and lack waves, DM me. I don't have 265 money. get this on and then tune some stabs. Or shall I say syringe some stabs? I remember the first time I built one of these things and I pinched my fingers and I was so mad. So mad. Then you're done? Doubt it. Doubt it. I should probably test this thing, huh, before I put it together. Let's test it. Ew, RGB, so pretty. I think this thing works in vial. Let's check it out. No, this isn't a normal Sonnet PCB. So I don't have the JSON for it. DB, what's going on? I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Just finishing up this sonnet. The man, the myth, the legend's here. All hail. DB. Quality Scrub, thanks for the follow. So I'm not exactly sure. I can read the back of it to you, but it's got RGB on the back and it's a solder PCB. I could probably Google the JSON if I really need to. But everything's working fine. For some reason this is not working. But usually it's MOI 1, layer 1. No, DB, Lube still has it. He keeps giving me the runaround too. You just sent it to me on Facebook? Awesome. Can I download it? How do I download it? Reply. Go to my downloads. Let me check. Let me check. But yeah, I'm gonna bug him tomorrow because he keeps telling me, oh, it'll be done tomorrow. Oh, it'll be done tomorrow. It's not done yet. But being nice about it, I might have to be mean about it. But at the same time, I don't want it to come out shitty, so what am I doing right now? There we go. That's not right. That's right. The key tester. There we go. I gotta check out this home key. Didn't they just get new machines to take the... Well, they just built a booth, but he told me like 2 weeks in a row he was building a booth and he just finished it, but then made an announcement like a week after he said he finished it. So just tell me the truth is all I'm saying. Like, I gotta do this one. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to solder it. You wait for this to warm up. I'm also getting a custom like color match, which is probably a little tougher, but I'm going on, let's see, tomorrow's 6.5 weeks he's had it. So should be done fairly soon. I would think it should have been done, but that's me. Wouldn't you like to know, Lydia? No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it color match to the Iron 165 Midnight Teal. It's my, like, that color is my favorite color board ever, but I absolutely hate Smith & Rune boards because they sound like ass. So. Where am I going? Nope, definitely didn't grab an Iron Alice. Come on, you bitch. What keycaps? Well, the plan is to use Wob or Katakana. But if I could eventually find GMK copper, that's what I eventually want to do. But I'll probably have to pay out my ass for GMK copper because that set is very rare. I do have PBT copper. I do have PBT copper, but PBT sounds like shit. I have PBT copper. All right, let's try this again. Want to see the goodies? Oh my. Hold on. Don't you want them goodies? Kind of a little off, but looks good from the side. GMK forged? Your set would probably look... Oh, I'd have to see the colors. Because that teal is kind of I don't know. It might match Norse. I got Norse, but Norse looks so good on my matrix that I kind of don't want to take it off. Just put on the white alphas. Dracula extras should be soon, I would think. We're using all of the novelties. It's actually gonna look really good with the set. I really like the way Forged looked. I just don't think I don't know if it looked good on Midnight Tale. I'd have to compare the two. I haven't seen Forged in person yet, though. Hey DB, when's Claire coming out? I could put Striker on it, but I have Striker on another board right now, and I don't want to. Take it off. What the heck? Oh, I'm stupid. I don't have it plugged in. I can't DB. I don't pass the threshold. I'm not worthy. Are you waiting until the PC rent or the PC Forever comes in and to do anything with it? Oh, cool, cool. I know you changed a lot. You posted some render changes. Rules didn't say I couldn't Photoshop. At one point, I had 3 Austins and a Forever, but Now I only have 2 Austins and 2 Forevers. A 3rd Forever on order. Oh, whatever. My TikTok live froze. Damn you, TikTok. I switched lenses to my kit lens on this M50. Kind of looks like ass compared to my Sigma. Ice cream, yum yum. What we really need to do is get Lydia to start doing the glizzies. Yeah, M50. Sounds good. I have a I'd have to look, but probably not. I usually use a Sigma 17mm for overhead, but I was like, you know what? I'll switch it up and try the kit lens, just because I can zoom and all that jazz. Feel like the extra light makes it cleaner. Yeah, probably. That's probably the case. It's also a lot more chunky. Yeah, it is. Very, very obvious. I need to plug this in and see what this is all mapped to. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not I'm shipping it out without keycaps on it, so. We'll do an F-lock. Yeah, 4 to 500 is still good. I feel like this is probably, I don't even know. I have to bring it up and look. What the heck? Why is this not? There we go. Page up, page down. Doesn't have really good kitting, does it? That's not right, but who cares? All right. Sitting over here taking my time. Throw my soldering iron on. Let's do a sound test. What is this? Need to turn off my noise. All right. This is Sonnet carbon fiber plate with retooled MX blacks. Bleh. Can't type. Under pressure and I can't type. Sounds good. It's not too loud either. I can't type right now. But yeah, that's that. What do y'all think? It's got a nice little scratch to it. Got that nice cherry scratch. Yeah, I like it. Noise. Saturday, I'm gonna be building a Ven. You guys want to see the Ven? Future Brown, thanks for the follow. We slowly put some shit away. I don't think you guys are ready for it. You ready? How about that? I'm not gonna lick it. I think I might have showed this off last stream. It's got a pretty little shiny box. Alu and palm plate. Maybe PP. I don't know what this is. This does not feel. It might be PP. But this thing's already. Already mil maxed. So I'll just lube and tune some stabs and go with that. It's like dark too. You know what I'm gonna put on it? I'm gonna put Evil Dulch on it. It's a nice board though. It doesn't leave like fingerprints. Oh no, it does. Got this cute little sleeve it goes in. But yeah, Saturday night, I'll do that. Probably do some Graham TikTok content with this until then, because they're both from the same guy, so I'll ship them back to him at the same time. I think I need to tune the spacebar a little more. Not liking the way it sounds. But yeah, that's it. Who we got on? Who's on tonight? Need to look. Shall we? Who shall we raid? Trying to look through. Come on, come on. Back to work. Take it easy, Eric. Thanks for stopping by, as always. We got Andy. GeoRen's playing Final Fantasy, so I don't know if y'all want to do all that. See what everyone's doing. And he's doing a prototype Kala. Who'd you say? Icono and Jackie? What are they building? I can't find. Oh, that's me. El Ligani's using MNK88. What do you want to do? If y'all wanna, who y'all wanna raid? It's up to y'all. I'm not gonna force you somewhere. Well, if no one's gonna answer, then I am gonna force y'all somewhere. I'll just, I'm gonna send y'all over to Andy. I will be back Saturday night. We'll do a Ven, hang out, chill. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Thanks to the new follows and the subs. I'm gonna send you guys over to Andy. He's building a prototype Kala TKL. Hope you guys have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Let's get this started. That didn't let me raid him. Why didn't that let me raid him? It's because I'm in. What is this going on here? Why isn't this working, y'all? Is there something wrong with my... What the hell is going on? Why ain't this working? Someone help me. Oh, it's probably... Yeah, you're right. Huh. Thanks for the first time chat, Wrath. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Wrath, thanks for the first time chat. I don't know why I was atting, but y'all have a good night. See y'all Saturday. Have a good rest of your week.
Doesn't work on it. Maybe function or something. Fucking love.